tiểu cho người bệnh. Rửa tay. Đeo khẩu trang. Đặt tư thế người bệnh. Phủ tấm đắp lên người bệnh. Đặt tấm lót dưới mông người bệnh. Chuẩn bị người bệnh, cởi quần, cuốn tấm đắp. Đặt khay dụng cụ vào giữa hai đùi người bệnh. Vén tấm đắp, sát khuẩn tay nhanh. Mở gói dụng cụ hoặc khay vô khuẩn. Mang găng tay vô khuẩn. Bôi trơn đầu ống thông, đặt vào khay hạt đậu. Giữ dương vật vuông góc với cơ thể, bộc lộ miệng sáo và kéo nhẹ dương vật lên, sát khuẩn bộ phận sinh dục. Người bệnh đã được vệ sinh bộ phận sinh dục trước đó. Đưa ống thông vào niệu đạo, độ sâu với nam 16 đến 20 cm. Nếu đưa ống vào cảm thấy vướng thì bảo người bệnh dặn nhẹ. Điều chỉnh ống cho nước tiểu chảy chậm. Khi nước tiểu chảy không thành dòng, điều dưỡng kẹp đuôi ống thông và rút ống ra. Thu dọn dụng cụ, rửa tay.
When removing the outer covering from your catheter, be sure to protect that catheter in the sterile box. This will feel a little cool, Mrs. Smith. Just feel a little bit of pressure. Once you see urine in the tubing, advance another inch. Gently pull on the catheter until the bladder meets the opening to the balloon meets the opening to the bladder. Lower your catheter bag. Observe the color, the amount, and the consistency of the urine. You will then document that along with how your patient tolerated the procedure and the sign.
Irrigant, and they're usually kits. These come in kits already that you would open up and have available. So you're all set to go.
Is that empty or it has saline in it already?
No, it's empty.
Okay.
So you'd have a bottle of saline that you would pour in there. Just do it.
How good how long is that good for? 24 hours? Is it like when you open saline? How long?
Oh yeah, it shouldn't sit around for days. Yeah, 24 hours. Yeah. So so you can either you want the irrigant to go into the bladder and not this way. So if there's a clamp, you could clamp it. But in this case, there's no clamp, so then you can just do the fold back clamp. All right. You draw up your solution, and in these mannequins, you know, you can't actually instill any fluids. Okay, so usually there'll be an order for how much to irrigate it with. It's usually 30, 60 cc's in there. So after you clean off the port, you can instill this into the port. Clamp this off so it doesn't go that way. Insert your fluid just at a steady rate, not real push, but it doesn't have to be real slow either.
Will the patient
So
feel
you
that?
just, huh?
Will the patient feel that?
Not usually that much.
Do you feel like pressure?
Wait, where does this go?
Well, just think, I mean, your bladder can hold a fair amount. So if it's to continuous drainage, the bladder's probably pretty empty to begin with. So if you're only putting 30 cc, 30, 60 cc's, it's not going to be uncomfortable. They might feel a little something, but not usually that much.
The other lady was, but she had like a different,
Oh, that was
a different kind of tube.
that was a. It was, and they had like a prostatectomy. That was different.
Yeah.
she had-
And if
she
they're
was-
clots.
She was using
Yeah,
some.
they're clots,
Yeah, there you
yeah.
go. She had, she had like this. Or you even had a bag.
Wait, that was for like if they
Yeah.
have a What was that for? If they have.
That's if they have a continuous flow that stops flowing, and they need to dislodge a clot. We're going to look at that over.
Oh, so it's two
okay.
different
So
skills.
that's different.
Okay.
Yeah. This is just an intermittent closed catheter irrigation.
Is that because they have urinary retention? Is that why?
It might be, you just want to make sure that the end of the catheter hasn't occluded,
Okay.
or if they have a bladder infection, that it hasn't kind of gotten choked up or whatever, that it's open.
Okay.
So you may want to do it if it's not draining very much, but you think, well, they're not in renal failure and they're getting enough fluids, you just want to kind of make sure that it's patent.
So then
something
after you
like that.
irrigate, what are we going to be looking for to see if like urine
Just the flow back.
flow back? And
be funny.
Then after you've instilled that, you can unclamp the tubing